Hello YouTube, Super Salvage here. I am doing a deck review of my Fate Testarossa Lightning God deck from the Nanoha series. It's a really fun deck. It's one of my favorites. I'm just gonna walk you guys through it and tell you what the cards do and how they affect the deck. So I'm gonna start off with level 0. I play 4 level 0 Fate for her friends, which is a 2000 power card, and when she's played, she gets 1000 power and +1 level, which makes her a level 1 3000 power card. She's meant to reverse level reversers, which is really good because a lot of people play level reversers, so it's good to be able to reverse those and still have a card on the field. She only gets a power boost during my turn, so she's probably going to be reversed during my opponent's turn, but she's just there to reverse the level reversers. Her second ability is when she becomes reverse, I can pay 1 stock to send her to memory. It's a really good ability because this deck revolves around memory. The more cards in memory, the better. The less likely you're gonna, or the more likely you're gonna cancel attacks when you reshuffle your deck, and certain cards get abilities from having cards in memory. I play 4 alternate doll fates. This card was released in the first movie set. She's a 4000 power. She's pretty big. With my assist, she's a 6000 power during my turn and a 5000 power during my opponent's turn. She does have a backdraw, however. When she becomes reverse, I have to take the top card of my library and put it into my clock. So I usually only want to use her at level 0, and I never want to play her after that. But she's really fun. Usually my opponent can't go over her, but sometimes they use level reversers, so they usually just run into me there, so I take the extra damage. But she's a pretty fun card. I play 2 level 0 Phaeton Swimsuit. She's a 2000 power card, and when I play her, she gets 1500 power, so she's a 3500 when I play her. She has a Brainstorm ability that I pay a stock, rest 2 characters, look at the top 4 cards of my library, and for every climax, I can search my library for a Fate or out of character and put it in my hand. It's an okay card. I use it mostly for my level 3, I'll tell you why later. And it's always good to get characters from your library into your hand. So if the ability does work, it's good, but sometimes it doesn't work. Brainstorms are kind of iffy with me. I play 2 blue cards. They're 2000 power, and they're from the second movie set. And when I play her, I can pay 1 stock and discard a card to search my library for a magic character or a card with Hayate in the name. So I use her to usually get my level 3s out. I'll use her at level 2, sometimes level 1 to get my level 3s in my hand. So I'll have all of those in my hand so I can play them when the time comes. I can use her whenever, which is really good. I could get a level 1 or a level 2 with her, but I usually don't, just usually level 3s. I play 4 Familiar Artifs, which is from the Nanoha Strikers set, and she's a 500 power, and she gives all of my characters with Fate in the name 500, and during my turn all of my other characters 500. So she makes Fate pretty big during my turn. Each one will give her 1,000 power, so if I have 2, then Fate will get 2,000 power during my turn. And that's all of my cards with Fate in the name, so it's a really good level 0 card. It's the only assist I need, so it's the only cards I use in the back row. Now for level 1, I use 4 Fate new powers. It's a 1/0 4,000 power, and when she's played, she can choose a character to get 1,000 power. And she has a change ability that during the beginning of my climax phase, I can pay a stock, send her to memory, choose a Sonic Drive Fate, which is this card right here, and from my waiting room and play it to stage. It's really good because with her change ability, she puts herself to memory, and the Sonic Drive Fate gets 1,500 power if I have a card in memory during my turn. So she's a 1/6000 that gets 1,500 power during my turn, and she also has Hand Encore, which is really good because she stays on the field until I'm around level 3. Sometimes I'll keep her on the field the whole game. Using the Hand Encore ability, all I have to do is discard a character when she becomes reverse, and then she goes back to rest. So it's a really good ability. I like it. It makes it so I can keep a lot of stock, so I can throw my level 3s out later. Yeah. And more memory support. Sometimes I'll play this deck and I'll end up with like 5-6 cards in memory. It's pretty funny. Those were from the Movie Seconds set, by the way, too. And these 1/0s are also from the Movie Second. And what these do is they're 1/0s, 5,500 power. When they come out, I can rest a character with Fate or Edif in the name, and I reveal the top card of my deck. And if it's a magic character, then she gets 2,000 power to end turn, so she comes out as a 7,500. So she's pretty much just power, and then when her power wears off, she's just a 1/0 vanilla 5,500. So okay, now for my backup. I play 3 1/1 backups. These are the only green cards I play in this deck. She's really good. When I use her backup, she backs up for 1,500 power, and I can choose a character to get 1,000 power. So I can back up for 2,500 power, or back up for 1,500 and give someone else 1,000. So, yeah. That's the only backup I use in this deck too. So. And that's it for level 1, so level 2 time. I play 3 Fate with Bardiche Assault. She's a 2/1, 7,500 power. The turn she comes out, I can put a card from my library to my clock, and she gets 4,500 power, which makes her 12,000 power. Which is pretty powerful, but I usually don't use her. I usually don't use the ability. I use her climax combo, which is when Lightning Flash, I think's its name, is placed in climax, then when this card attacks, I can bounce one of my characters to their hand. It's a really good card climax ability because it doesn't cost anything. And if I have 2 out, I can bounce 2 cards, and I can bounce anything. I can bounce level 3s, I can bounce back row. Yeah, it's pretty fun, and this is the climax that goes with the combo. It's just a burn trigger. so I use two 2/1 8,000 power fates. When I play her from hand, she gets 2,000 power to end turn, so she's just a 2/1 10,000 power the turn I play her. So yeah, with the assist, she's a 12,000, so she can reverse stuff. It's just what she's for. I play two 2/0 events, Swarm of Questions. What it does is when I play it, I can search my deck for a character with a clone trait, which Fate is a clone trait, so, and Fate's pretty much the entire deck, so I like to play two of them. It's also to get my level 3s in my hand. It's really important to get your level 3s in your hand. And then I play 3 Return of Lightning God Fates. These are from the second movie set. It's a really good card. It's a 3/2 9,500 power. When she comes out, I take the top card of my clock and put it in my waiting room. And I can play her at level 2 if I have 5 or less cards in stock, or 5 or less cards in my library, which is where that level 0 Brainstorm ability comes in, because I take the top 4 cards in my deck and put it into my waiting room. So it makes it easier to use her, play her down at level 2, and then I can heal one when she comes out, so it's really important. You want to stay at level 2 in this deck until you absolutely can't be there anymore. So you want to heal as much as you can at level 2. And she also has an ability where if you have memory, then she gets 1,000 power, so she's just a 10,500 healer that you can play at level 2. It's really good. So I play 1 Plasma Zamber Breaker Fate. She's from the newest set, Nanoha first and Nanoha the movie first, second. She's a 3/2 10,000 power. I would run 3, but out of the 4 boxes that I bought, I only pulled 1. But I did get the signed level 3 Nanoha card, so I can't complain. Anyway, she has an ability that when I play her, I can pay 1 stock, discard a card with Fate or Uduf in the name, and she gets +1 soul, and I can bounce one of my opponent's characters. And her second ability is when her attack cancels, then I can look at the top card of my deck, or reveal the top card of my library, and it deals whatever level that card is +1, and climaxes count as level 0s. So she's really good, especially when you are attacking with her and you trigger a burn trigger. So when your damage is cancelled, they take 1 damage, and then you use this card's burn effect, and then they take more damage. Usually if I'm at level 3 before my opponent, I want to play this card down and put her adjacent to the character I just bounced, so she'd be attacking directly for an extra soul, because then she'd be hitting for 4 soul, and then whatever I trigger. And either she's going to do a lot of damage, or her damage is going to be cancelled and she's still going to be doing damage. So it's pretty much hit hard with her or don't hit. So yeah, that's why I like that card. Since I don't have 3 of that one yet, I play a 3/2 Lightning Fate from the Nanoha A's set. She's alright. When she comes out, everything gets +1 soul. She can't be targeted by my opponent's abilities, and she has a climax ability with these 2k1 climaxes. So the climax ability is when this is played on climax slot, then she gets 3000 power, and I can shuffle 2 cards back into my opponent's library. It's a really good card, but only if you play more than one of these, because when you use the climax ability, you want to have like 3 of these out. So you can shuffle 6 characters back in your opponent's library. So you'd be doing a ton of damage. It'd be really hard for your opponent to cancel at that point. So anyways, that's my Lightning God deck. I hope you guys liked it, and check out my channel for more Weiss Schwarz content. I have a couple gameplay videos with this deck on my channel. I will be uploading more, and I'm also going to be uploading a Nanoha deck review, my Super Salvage deck. So be looking for that as well. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.